This YouTuber paid $10,000 to get his channel audited and get this advice, and he gave it to me for free in the comments below. This is Ryan Weber, an entrepreneur online that helps small businesses grow, giving tips and advice by using videos and digital marketing online to grow their businesses. Now, it's crazy. I hit up Ryan on one of his videos that I saw, thumbnail right here, that I was like, this is cool. I'm going to use that thumbnail. Everybody online says use what already works. This thumbnail that he got I think around 56,000 views. And I was like, okay, let me use the same thumbnail I did. Maybe I'll get views from one of my first videos. I used this thumbnail and I got 700 views for my video. Amazing. That's one of my highest view video to this day right now. I was like, man, this works. This is amazing. Let me keep making more videos. I kept making more videos, and then this is what happened. This is what Ryan said to me. Niche down your channel. Focus on being the go-to source for the one group of people. Right now, you're all over the place, and I'm not sure what you do. Find an underserved gap in your niche with a high enough TAM of viewers. This took me 5 years to figure that one thing out until I paid an outside consultant $10,000 to review my channel. Thank you, Ryan. You've been spitting game already. He just gave me some free advice and it made me really think about what I was doing. So far, before I got that comment, I made about 9 videos. And that video that got 700 views is not what my niche is anymore. You shouldn't do that. What you need to do is buckle down in the beginning. This is what's going on. For me, unclear message. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I started off trying to teach breakdancers how to grow their personal business online or in person by teaching how to breakdance in studios or performing on stages or just in general being an overall dancer. I thought I could do that because I've been dancing for 15 years, but I figured out that that may not be the right audience. It may not have the right TAM for me to grow over time. I'm so glad that I figured that out. And I'm so glad Ryan hit me up and it's like, yo, just niche down and figure out what you need to do. Next thing, I was too broad, right? I know breakdancing is specific, but after that video, I started creating different videos. I started going over here and starting creating videos about Iman Gotsi and Watt because he is now the co-founder of Iman Gotsi, co-owner, because he put all this money in. I just started flopping with different video ideas, and that's okay in the beginning. But if you hone down and have a specific niche and a specific avatar that you can go to, you will be in a better situation than I was in the beginning. And that's what Ryan was trying to teach me and what I'm trying to teach you. Okay. Another thing, I was unfocused. Don't be unfocused. I don't want you to be unfocused. Focus on what you want to give to your audience, give them value. They're looking at you as the authority figure. So if you're unfocused, they're going to search for someone else who is focused, and you're going to lose your chance to be successful within this YouTube game. Okay. Now let's get to the learning factors. These are the things that I've learned from that advice Ryan Weber paid $10,000 for. Number one, niche down, one niche. My niche specifically is how to become a young entrepreneur, how to grow on YouTube. Okay, that's that's basically its own niche. People who are own businesses use YouTube as pretty much marketing, right? Free marketing, organic marketing. And that's what I want to do. I'm trying to figure out how to organically market my business, which I'll talk to you about later, um, to grow over time and leave a legacy. And I have to stick to that one niche. Do it for at least a year to figure out if it really works for you. Next, one avatar. Once again, Ryan was like, dude, you need to buckle down. Like, who is your avatar? What is that TAM? That group of people that you need to give value to that's going to exponentially grow your business over time. You need to figure out what their pain points are. You need to figure out how you can help them. Those two things are going to at least set you off and put you in the right path. I didn't know those two things. I was just jumping around thinking, oh, I want to be a YouTuber. Now I'm taking this seriously. Now I want you to take this seriously. Think of this as a business. Find that one avatar, figure out everything, the ins and outs, the pains, the sorrows, the happiness, the excitement of that one avatar, and then you can serve them value in the right way. Okay. One thing that stuck out to me, he said, be the go-to source. You need to be that only person that these people come back to YouTube and search for, or they come back to any platform and search for and say, this is the person I look to for advice. You need to be that person. And when I say you, I mean me as well. This is like my journal. I need to figure out how to be the go-to source for my specific audience. And you should do the same thing. If you start that early on, literally will have no problem. Ryan is amazing for giving me this advice early on, and I'm giving it to you. Come on, let's lock in. Figure out who that underserved audience is, right? So you need to be the go-to source for that audience, but you also need to figure out, are they underserved? And they are underserved, meaning they're looking for specific advice for a specific problem that isn't being brought up on videos, that isn't out there yet. That's where you can fill in the gap. That's where you can come in and say, hey, I understand your problem. And if you need help, hit me up. By the way, if you need help figuring out your own strategy and how to grow on YouTube, hit me up one-on-one for calls, link down below. But understand how that they're underserved and see how you can give them and feed them. Okay, that's what this is about. They're yearning to look for something to help them grow, so you can fill that space if you buckle down and you stay focused. A total addressable market, that TAM he talked about, I didn't even know what that meant, and I had to look up the definition. Layman's terms, it pretty much means that that niche that you're getting in, does that specific market have a underserved audience that's willing to give their money to pay to solve their problems? That's what that TAM is, total addressable market. Is the market big enough for you to address and give them value so you can reciprocate and monetize that value you gave them? That was huge, and it made me really sit down and think about what I need to do next. And hopefully this can be something that you buckle down and do next too. So follow these things. Find your niche. Find that one person who you can help. Be that go-to source for that one person. Are they underserved? Fill that gap and make sure that they are served. And then, is the market big enough for that niche that you're in? If you follow those things, guarantee you'll be a winner. I'm doing that right now. I'm in the journey with you. Let's figure it out. I only have 105 subscribers, but it's not about views, right? It's about value, right? Don't worry about the vanity metrics. If one person watched a video and that's the right person and they saw it, they'll hit you up and you can give them value. So once again, if you need help building your strategy, link down below so you can get one-on-one calls with me. Okay. So the underdog advantage. You are the underdog. I'm an underdog. We're in a place where we're not a guru and we're not even monetized yet. So we're the underdog and people root for the underdog. People want to be served by someone that's right just above them because they feel like it's tangible. They can reach that. They don't want to go to Iman Gati and learn from him. They may go to his webinars, but he's so far out of reach. Alex Hormozi is so far out of reach. Ali Abdal so far out of reach. Cody Sanchez so far out of reach that these people are like, okay, this is great advice. They give great advice online, but I can't relate to them. They have hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, how are they going to really help me? Because they don't understand me. But you know what I do, or you know what you do? You understand that person that's on the other side of the camera because you are going through the journey. You are trying to figure it out yourself and bring them along with you. And that's what I'm trying to do as well. So if you want to understand more about the underdog advantage, go watch that video. I already have it posted up. How the underdog advantage is making you a better YouTuber than the gurus. Okay. And my start method. I have this start method. I made this video because I really figured out, and I asked ChatGPT. I gave it some ideas and it spit out something that was so cool. I said, give me an idea of how a small business owner, a small entrepreneur, a small person that's trying to grow their personal brand, give me an idea of a method that they can use to grow their channel or grow their business overnight, starting in within 1 to 2 hours. And I said, give me a clever name to name it as. And it came up with this, the START method. These are the things that are in the START method. S, skills. T, tools. A, audience. R, relevance. T, time. And I have a video on that already, so you can link down below and go watch that. Okay. But you know what I'm going to do with that? I'm going to reverse engineer that and show you guys how the START method can really be the engine for you to really grow your business overnight.